Fighting out of Quincy, Massachusetts, Kielczewski. At the lightweight limit of 135 pounds, Ghost Martin.
Punches here for you. Touch gloves go to both of you.
And this should be entertaining. Frank Martin is a dynamite young fighter.
Athlete he is. You know, you've got to be a very good athlete.
Yeah.
And that's a heck of an accomplishment.
Explosiveness about him. You see the physique, you see the shovel, but he can handle himself in there against an excellent young kid.
That's around you and gets an angle on you and loses you like that.
Of round number 1, scheduled for 10. Don't know he is there, even though he started boxing at 18 very nicely. Powerful lead left hand there as well. Nice hook to the body by Kielczewski, and now Martin answers, leans over to his left and digs it in. That's his best chance, but Kielczewski very game and has a nice
fights.
Has not only 11 knockouts, but no knock. And Ryan Kielczweski, excuse me, in the mass. So he stays in shape there.
Boy,
he has another
of some of these old shows where they put 15.
Yep. Here, round number 2 scheduled. That's why he was brought in.
Yeah, he
with both hands, power with both hands, and a
for that right eye. No doubt for the left hand. Have to work to get through this guard. And that nice.
We've had a lot of fights in the bubble and at the Microsoft.
Going to test Frank Martin and see what he's all about.
And I said, you know, this is Zab Judah. Like, this kid's going to be something else. The middle. Excellent work by Frank Martin in round number 2.
So, you know, he's smart. I just don't know if he does everything right.
Good
Look at that
hook
counter.
there, yeah.
See,
Kills.
you get the same damage on your arms when you get hit by knuckles.
Every inch in that ring. Another good hard for Frank Martin.
Yes.
There's real power on those shots. Good. A judge is just looking, saying he's drilling this guy, and he is the body.
Yeah, Kielczewski landed a couple of shots and see pushing the window there, you know. So, but again.
And I mentioned it, you know, a young man on the rise. He is 26, extra weight in the middle. He's got the weight all up top.
Hand by decoying with that left hook to deliver.
And that'll do it for 3 rounds. Later this evening.
Oh,
good right hand. I think I'll win this fight. And he absolutely did, and he stopped Michael Coffey.
Martin is very quick, and the only thing that can beat speed.
Yeah,
no question.
We were talking during the break, and I said he's actually, the thing about Kielczewski is he's getting hit here and there on Frank Martin, and Frank has given up some ground.
Straight up the middle. And that's a competitive round from Kielczewski.
Well, he's had 35 fights. He's been in there tough before.
Timing down, and you know, I know he has 37 fights, but
Kielczewski, he's getting beat up here.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Like absolute clean shots on the.
Interesting stuff here in Las Vegas.
Because I think that those are the things that can wear down.
That's the way to do it. But back here, round number 5 scheduled for 10. Larry, how do you have it scored so far?
Well, thank you guys. Listen, after
makes Kielczewski back up. That's right on the numbers. Took the air out of it.
Keith Thurman pointed it out. This is a good test for Martin
here to recover by the head movement. He's out. Joe.
Brian, I'm always friendly to world champions. Okay.
His face, that'll wear down Ryan himself.
Shots, and then he came up with like a very different sweeping left hand.
40-36, of course. But you know what?
This evening, Manny Pacquiao-Yordenis Ugas.
You know, great points by everybody, and
here, let you hit me. Right. No, son. Champion Manny Pacquiao at 112 pounds. No question here, it's 10-9 every round for Frank Martin. Moving his head, making him work. He's not a standing target.
In there right now.
And a straight left right up the middle. And it is a quality hook, Joe.
Not only that, you're
very close to New York. It's a few hours away, Joe. You're so competitive fight, as Larry Hazard mentioned. You can have it.
Kielczewski on off balance and a little woozier
body shot, but again, Kielczewski in a decent rhythm.
A good left hook, right hand, solid, right on the chin.
I wonder if he's coming in Quincy, Mass. Can't be too far from Mickey. Round number 6 in Las Vegas.
Nice counter.
Number 7, the main event of the afternoon. Moves and changes angles, fighting with poise to the side. Watches Pernell Whitaker, Milton Taylor. Look at something I think that is underrated when I'm watching a fighter. He's not traveling and boxing all the time, but you see, he's a man who is on his way. And you can see just a real comer. Look at the way he
on the belt of Kielczewski was that left hand.
And his spirit is there.
Absolutely.
Martin, hey, when do you think you could be ready? You know, for the big name guy.
Wow.
Dave Valenzuela earlier in the night. He's 22.
And a belt. I know, obviously.
Right.
But
would I like to see it? And again, they call him the Ghost for a reason. Like, if he was even thinking of how much
to get to him. See, I think Frank's looking for the knockout.
I think is there.
See, there's that left.
The main event this afternoon Frank Martin.
Well, I think what...
Oh, that's a hard hook to the head.
Is that left hook to the body and then shoots the right hand to Martin's head.
To Kielczewski. And I would say not quite one-sided, but Martin.
Performance, I'm happy with this 10-round blowout. You look at Frank Martin, he's never breathed hard one out of, you know, away from executed it pretty well, to tell you the truth.
And look at the difference every round. Now he starts to pour it on. Heist hit after that 8th round, but look at him move his head.
Three beautiful
out of the way. Fights this afternoon has been good, crisp. Actually, he's not looking to throw the feather duster jab out there. He throws
and top training too. You know, I mean, you just don't get there. Chris and Andy Ruiz had the rare time they were hung in there tight. He tried. He took the punches like that.
Punches landed 178 to 51. Martin back at Martin. Martin says, hey man, it was so tough, but Frank Martin there looking to stay unbeaten.
Frank, the Ghost.